Hey, what's going on, guys? The Horror Man back with a Wild Eye review of Dropping Evil. Dropping Evil is a 2012 horror film, directed by Adam Protexter and released by Wild Eye. This was an early Wild Eye release, and it's one of my most anticipated reviews. It was not particularly easy to find a copy of this one, and I couldn't wait to check it out. Well, I finally got it and watched it, and let's just say it was worth the wait. Dropping Evil is one of those slasher plus horror films. It's definitely a slasher, but it has other elements as well. I'd call it a mix of Frailty and The Cabin in the Woods. It has a very ambitious storyline, and I'm actually still trying to wrap my head around it completely. I really can't tell you too much about it at all, because it'll ruin it. It's about a high school couple named Mike and Samantha, who are planning a camping trip. Samantha also wants to invite her friend Becky, who unfortunately has not had a lot of luck with the guys. So Samantha asks Mike to invite his friend Nancy, who is a guy by the way, to keep Becky company on the trip. They hope the two might hit it off, but the idea doesn't seem promising. Nancy, again, who is a guy, is very religious. Overly religious. He's that preachy kind of religious. He's also a nerd who gets bullied a lot at school. Are the two mutually exclusive? I don't know, but regardless, he's not a popular guy. Mike invites Nancy to join them on the camping trip, and although hesitant at first, Nancy accepts. But it turns out it really wasn't a good idea, because as the four head out to the cabin, Nancy is almost unbearable to be around. They stop at a rest stop, and Nancy goes in to use the bathroom. With him away from the group, Samantha and Becky decide they need to loosen him up. They convince Mike that the best way to do this is to slip Nancy some drugs in his juice. Mike again thinks it's a bad idea, but ultimately agrees. The plan works perfectly at first. Nancy is almost immediately in a better mood. But then suddenly, he snaps. The drug trip causes him to start hallucinating, and he sees his three companions as pure evil. Pure evil that he, sent by God, must destroy. And so Nancy goes on a killing spree, picking off his friends one by one. He uses a giant stick, a fishing hook, and of course, an axe. But there's a whole lot more going on in Dropping Evil, which I truly cannot say. It will spoil it, and I absolutely do not want to do that. Dropping Evil was super fun. I love the concepts. All of it. The acting was surprisingly consistent. Not bad at all. Tiffany Shepis plays a role, and, of course, she gets naked. Typically, Tiffany Shepis equals gratuitous nudity. Fred Williamson also stars in this one, as does Felissa Rose, who makes an appearance. The twist in this movie is so bonkers, so off the wall, but so awesome. Seriously, guys, I really can't say any more. Just check out the movie if you get the chance. The film also ends with a teaser promo for Dropping Evil 2, which was never actually made. But there's a lot of cool footage that was filmed for the trailer. As I mentioned at the start of this review, this one was highly anticipated for me, and I highly recommend it. So, have you seen Dropping Evil? If so, what do you think of it? Comment below and let me know. As always, big shout out to Wild Eye Releasing for putting this one out. Thanks for watching, guys. Be kind, subscribe.